Welcome to Wall Street Confidential here with Jim Cramer, co-founder of TheStreet.com. Hi, Jim.
How are you?
Last week, former Fed Chief Alan Greenspan made some pretty, I'd say, dangerous comments about what's happening with the Chinese stock market, predicting a downturn in the near term. Do you listen to Greenspan?
No. I look at the market after and buy it if he sent it down. He's in a unique position. He's got to sell books. He just joined Gross, PIMCO. He's not adopting the Volcker strategy of saying nothing once he leaves. I find it very unbecoming. I find the ability of him to be able to master the media and have no one else say this other than me is really very strange. Why am I willing to say it? I don't know. I know everybody I know feels it. They just don't want to say it because it's, he's a great man. But I have seen a lot of great men, whether they be Willie Mays when he couldn't hit the cutoff man, Tom Landry, Don Shula. These guys reach in sports, they reach their prime and then they reach their post-prime and we don't take them seriously. It's time not to take Greenspan that seriously. Plus, he's very self-interested. He has a lot of things on his plate.
It seems so irresponsible.
Well, but look, only no one wants to call him out. So therefore he gets away with it.
What about why can't Bernanke call him out?
Oh, I think there's a brotherhood there. They would never do that. And Greenspan, remember, is one of the most revered people in America. Right. So it's like when I first came out and said that if you bought Warren Buffett stocks, the day that it's announced that he has a stake, you've underperformed the S&P. And the reaction to that was, shut up. Just don't talk about that. Remember, it's Wall Street Confidential. What's the point of tearing down Buffett? I wasn't tearing him down. I was just pointing out. I'm a big believer that the only litmus test is whether it's making you money. And the truth is that Greenspan will cost you money with that stuff. So therefore, it's not prudent. It's reckless.
Now, if you were to believe his comments last week, he said
then you have to sell everything. I mean, it's just plain and simple. You have to sell everything.
He said,
like a irrational exuberance. You have to sell everything if you believe him.
And of course, how is he about that?
Well, I mean, look, one of the things that if I wanted to enhance my reputation with the traditional media, I would turn very bearish and stay bearish. It would just be, and I wouldn't call it bearish. I would just say, listen, I've become more prudent. Before I was wild-eyed. And I think all the money's been made. And, hey, listen, I've run the whole thing. And now it's time to pull in our horns, get really conservative. Do you know that no one would criticize me? No one. It just wouldn't matter. I'd be viewed as being one of these graybeards that is being conservative and prudent. And it's not prudent at all, particularly if I don't believe it.
All right. Thanks a lot. Jim Cramer. It's in Wall Street Confidential on TheStreet.com TV. Don't go away.